Yes, yes. This is what I would like to see as well. The reason why is because there is like so much liquidity right now, right here around this range. Right here. A lot of imbalance in this area as well. Right there. That I think it's gonna recover at least. You know, this wick right here, maybe come back down to this range. Right there. So what we want to see is we want to see more liquidity getting built right now. This is the key. This is what we would like to see. Let's see, let's see. Yeah, so far I don't think so, to be honest. We have a lot of imbalance here, but like look at this overall channel of gold right now. I mean, yeah, okay, it could be a bounce here, but we don't know that. We're not sure about that, right? So let's see. Let's see, we could definitely try, but I think personally that I like to see retracement from this area first. I mean, this is very good sign though, very strong signal. However, yeah, okay, maybe right here. Good tried. Let's see. For now, I think CC is my number one priority right now. Followed by GJ, GU, NAS, and then AC as well, potentially. And obviously EG as well, EJ. I mean, I would potentially short the S&P 500 right here aggressively, because I believe that the liquidity that's built up here right now, the imbalance here, could be enough. Of course, this would be the perfect place to place a short right here. Well, we're not sure about. I think this could hold. This could hold. So yeah, let's see. The fact that an Asian session is just under a supply zone the moment we are entering the London session, because we know that there's liquidity right here, we know there is imbalance, we know that the Asian session tends to be manipulated by the London session a lot. So all of these confluences together gives me a lot of confidence for this potential trade right here. All right. Looks pretty much identical to, like literally identical to this range right here. Pretty significant. Look at this. We came back down, massive inefficiency. Came back up, didn't create a higher high. Came back up, didn't create a lower low. Then created a higher high. Followed by a lower high right now. So now it seems that they're creating a lower high as well, and this could be the moment for a huge drop. This could be the moment for a huge drop again. Music, guys, let's play some chill music. So yeah, that's my conclusion for Bitcoin right now. I think we're seeing the exact same thing happening. If you look on the daily, you see it very, very clearly. So look at this range, right? Massive drop, massive imbalance right here. Same as here, right? Then again, create a lot of inefficiency in the market. Didn't create a higher high, right? Right here, right there. Then didn't create a lower low, so we created a higher low, right? Then we created a higher high, which is in essence a good sign, right? And then we created a higher low once again. So this demand zone is holding right here. Again, the same thing this demand zone was holding as well. But what happens is that it tends to go up right here, fails to break this high, and then just drops further down. So history doesn't repeat itself, but it definitely rhymes, and it looks very, very similar right now. So I would not be that excited to go and look for any long positions at the moment. The only way I would look for a long position right here, if you come back out of this area right here, literally just come back up right there, break through this range, come back down, and then move forward from there. This will be my personal, yeah, I think my personal favor right there. This will be a great way of going long. Otherwise, until that moment, I would definitely still look for confirmation entry, maybe here. Go here, look on the lower time frame, and then move further down. Absolutely. I would not be afraid to go short right now. So yeah, that's it, bro. Definitely, I would be very careful right now. I heard that XRP actually broke the or won the lawsuit. Is that correct, or is it fake news? I have no clue. Could definitely be the case. It's pretty significant that there are many shorts right now, many short opportunities in the market. I don't see that many long opportunities, to be honest, right now. I do expect this chart to go up. Everything makes sense in this chart, right? We're seeing huge range. We're seeing a point of control, an area where a lot of volume has been traded. Then we're seeing the fib levels aligning perfectly with the supply zone and the point of control, which is the 79. A lot of liquidity built underneath, right here, right there as well. And then obviously, you know, all the imbalance right there. So this is, in my opinion, the perfect trade setup. I would definitely go aggressive right there. Absolutely. It could give you a 16-1 right there. So if you look at this range and you see everything making sense for this area, then a 16-1, yeah, it's definitely possible right there. So this is CC, and there is definitely not really news coming out either. So for example, yesterday we had massive news for the Canadian dollar, right? And we saw a massive spike happening at the New York session. However, right now I don't expect that much news coming in the next couple of days. So therefore, it seems pretty reliable to me. Also looking at the currency index right here. You know, the Canadian dollar does not look that strong in my opinion right now. The Swiss franc currency index definitely looks stronger to me than the Canadian, you know, currency index right here. But who knows? Who knows? I mean, everything is possible, but right now this seems weaker to me than the actual Swiss currency right now. So therefore I see the Swiss currency just getting stronger compared to the Canadian dollar. So the question is, will we even reach this stage? This is the question, right? But if we do, I would definitely go in aggressively. So yes, for sure, definitely we're gonna look for everything right now. Definitely look at the liquidity gonna build up here as well. Yeah, like these are the setups I'm looking for right now. I'm looking for setups that are showing me liquidity under a supply zone or above a demand zone. This is what gives me the most confluence, and this, out of my personal experience, gave me the best results over time. Do you long more or short? I definitely short like 80% of the time, to be honest. I don't know, we all prefer something else, right? So I preferred longing when I started trading, obviously, because I didn't even like shorting, but I started to appreciate shorting over time right now. And looking at the current market we're in, I think it's good to start shorting more, and not just because, you know, you want to screw everyone over, but just because I think it's important to right now focus more on shorting in general, get used to shorting as well, because you're gonna need it later on. So yeah, for EG as well, EJ, we're seeing the same thing right here, right? We're seeing a huge drop, imbalance right there, point of control. Also, if we draw the fib levels, we're seeing that it aligns pretty good with the you know, 62.70, which is fine. And yeah, it's just a patience game at the moment. There we go, guys. I'm very, very excited. Let's go. This is what I'm looking for right now. And the reason why I like this also is because the supply zone is extremely, extremely strong in my opinion. Look at this thick, beautiful candle right here. We see a massive rally-based drop right here. So we saw the rally right here. We see the base. And now we see the huge drop right here as well. So everything aligns perfectly, also with the point of control, also with the 70 fib. You know, this is where I'm looking for. So would I go in aggressively here? Yes, I would go aggressively here. It would be even better if, for example, it comes back up right now, starting to build up more liquidity here. You know, looking to go up or looking to go down, then suddenly moves into this direction, touches the supply zone and then move forward or down. That would make the most sense. The point is we have to be careful here. This is the only one where I would say, okay, we have to be careful. Clearly we are forming massive swing call right here. I mean, yeah. It would still be fine. It would still be fine right here. Hey bro, welcome. I'm new too, we're both new now. Can you look up GU? Yes, bro. So, yeah, like I said right here, um, a lot of liquidity built right here. That's what I like to see. So even though we're super down right now, you can see that there's some liquidity built right here. So on the 1 hourly, you can see it better. Some liquidity is built right there. Some imbalance that needs to be filled up is right there. Right now it's holding the zone, but I personally believe that definitely could expect a retrace right here, or maybe one more time even just build up some liquidity right there and then move forward and then come back down. However, we have to still take consideration that obviously there are multiple zones right there as well. So in this case, I would say that you could definitely look for a confirmation entry. So yeah, I would definitely look for a confirmation entry right there. So that means that you pretty much look for an entry on the lower time frame. Let's say it comes on a 5-minute and it reaches this zone. Let's see, it reaches this area right here. What you want to see is that when it reaches this area, right, it comes back down, it starts here. You see a huge drop once again, creating a lower low here, right? We call this a change of character right here. Then follow, look for the supply zone right in this range and then move down and then literally have maybe, like a 5 pip stop loss, something like that right here. This is what I would do in this case, because if you go in aggressively without, confirmation, you would be a little bit too risky in my opinion. But the reason why I would go in aggressively on the Nasdaq, for example, right here already, is because there is a lot of liquidity built right here, and this supply zone has never been touched yet before. So that means that there are a lot of people already went short right there, and therefore I feel like that there is a lot of stop losses are just above it, right? So therefore, I think what happens is that they just take the liquidity, pretty much take all these stop losses right here, and then just dumps the price further down. And there is still a little bit of imbalance here as well. So I would definitely go into the Nasdaq at like 12,257 and then my stop loss at 12,350. Right there. and then take profit, you know, at this demand zone right here one more time maybe, or you take 80% and then the rest 20% you leave it up, because it can definitely go lower as well. Hey bro, if you want to see currency, let me know. What's up? What the? All right, my bad, guys. Sorry. Internet went bad today. I don't know why. Okay, it should be good right now. We're just starting, so there are a little bit of technical difficulties at the beginning, but let's assume that this is temporary. Okay, GJ pumping right now. We know that the London session is coming, so this is going to be a very, very important moment. The reason why is because, of course, if the Asian session is just under this supply zone and then the London session will open, obviously we want to see some manipulation right there, right? So we're seeing now that the Asian session is closing down, and now we should see the London session opening. So it would be great if you could see actually the London session opening right now to fill up this imbalance right here, pump to the upside, manipulates the high, then manipulate the low. That would be the ideal scenario. So let's see what it does right now. Also take consideration this is a massive resistance area as well. You can clearly see it acted as strong. Support right here, support right here, support right there, support right there. And now it's acting as significant resistance right here. So you could put your stop loss just above it. Like right there. Okay guys, thank you for watching the stream. I have some technical difficulties, so we're gonna figure it out right now first. I wanna make sure that everything is good. Otherwise it doesn't make any sense. So see you